Everyone, deep in their hearts, yearns for a life of health, longevity, happiness, and joy. It's often said that the body we inherit from our parents carries with it both joy and sorrow, wellness and suffering. Aside from unexpected accidents or unforeseen tragedies, whether we live a happy, fulfilling, and long life largely depends on how we choose to live. This becomes especially true as we grow older, reaching the stage in life where the weight of the years starts to settle upon us. Now, I'd like to share with you 7 things that elderly people should avoid in order to maintain good health and longevity. The first rule is, don't allow yourself to stay idle in one spot for too long. Remember, in life, the more something is used or moves, the better it functions. Think of a motorbike. The more it's ridden, the more smoothly it runs. Similarly, the more we walk, the more flexible and strong our legs become. Regular communication keeps our mouths agile and our brains sharp. Our bodies are like a well-oiled machine. Once we hit the age of 60 or above, if we sit too much or don't move enough, our muscles start to weaken, and stiffness, back pain, and countless other ailments set in. That's why some say, and it's no exaggeration, that exercise is like a medicine that cures many different diseases. It makes us more energetic, more dynamic, and prevents obesity and other conditions like high blood pressure and heart disease. So take this to heart. Don't let yourself sit still all day. The second rule, don't stay up too late. It's said that adults and children share many similarities when it comes to sleep. Young people in their prime can survive on 6 to 7 hours of sleep, as they need to devote more time to working and making a living. But children need 8 hours of sleep a day, and so do older people. Many elders have the habit of going to bed at 9 p.m. and waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning to do chores. Sometimes, in doing so, they unintentionally disturb their children and grandchildren, not realizing that an extra half hour of sleep can mean a lot to a tired body. So, I encourage everyone to try going to bed by 10 p.m. and aim to sleep at least 8 hours. The better and deeper the sleep, the more rejuvenated you'll feel. And if you want quality sleep, cut down on phone use before bed. Nowadays, even older folks are glued to their phones, scrolling through countless channels and shows, laughing and giggling until midnight. Then they still wake up early, meaning they don't get enough sleep at all. While skipping a meal might not do too much harm, just try skipping a night of sleep and see how your body feels the next day. Your eyes will be tired and your energy drained. Sleep is the time your body uses to recover, replenish, and restore itself. So take care to get enough of it. The third rule, don't chase after wealth. I've said many times before, wealth is often a matter of destiny, and it comes in its own time. In our youth and middle age, we work hard to earn money to take care of our families. But in old age, the pursuit of wealth is no longer fitting. Those who have been diligent in managing their money through their younger years can now sit back and enjoy the fruits of their labor. Leave the hustle and the stress of earning money to the younger generations. That doesn't mean you should just sit around all day doing nothing, of course. You can still work for enjoyment and interaction with others. Many retirees choose to continue working, not necessarily for the income, but to stay connected and active. This is great for your mental health. It keeps you moving, gives you purpose, and helps prevent conflict that might arise from being cooped up at home all day. But don't let the desire to get rich quickly fool you. There are too many scams nowadays, especially online. Older people are often tricked into investing their savings in pyramid schemes or businesses that promise huge returns with little effort. Don't fall for it. There's no such thing as easy money. Banks, as institutions that deal in money, are struggling just to keep interest rates low because business is tough these days. So no one is going to give you massive profits just for sitting around. You've probably heard the saying, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Remember, there's no such thing as free cheese. It's only found in a mousetrap. So at this age, don't get caught up in get-rich-quick schemes. The fourth rule: reduce drinking and partying. When we talk about drinking, we're referring to alcohol, whether it's beer, wine, or something stronger. Socializing with alcohol tends to lead to overeating, and it's hard to keep track of how much you're actually consuming when you're busy chatting with friends. Sometimes, before you know it, you've eaten way too much, and it's easy for a small gathering to turn into a big meal with multiple dishes and bottles. This not only wastes money, but it also contributes to weight gain. Furthermore, drinking too much in old age can cloud your judgment and cause you to lose control of your emotions. There have been too many tragic stories of friends or even family members who got into fights or worse during drunken feasts. Even more dangerous, if you're still driving at this age, alcohol increases the risk of accidents. And should the police catch you for drinking and driving, you could face hefty fines, lose your license, and have your vehicle impounded. Even worse, drinking and driving can cause accidents that hurt not only you, but also others, leading to lifelong consequences. The fifth rule: don't dwell on the past. You might have once been a respected officer, a high-ranking official, or someone who achieved great success. Maybe you've won prestigious awards or lived a life of luxury. All of that is part of your history, and while we should never forget our past, it's important not to be trapped in it. Living constantly in the shadow of your former achievements can leave you stuck, unable to enjoy the present. Bookmark: life is about what we have now. Be thankful that, even at 70, you can still get up in the morning, enjoy a simple breakfast, and spend time with your loved ones. Of course, it's fine to reminisce with old friends once in a while, but don't let yourself become obsessed with who you were, because the present moment is the one that truly belongs to you. The final rule is, don't worry too much about the future. Just as we shouldn't be trapped in the past, we also shouldn't let ourselves become overly concerned with what's to come. Life is full of uncertainties, and no amount of worrying will change that. Some people spend their days fretting about what will happen to them or whether their family will follow their final wishes. The truth is, life goes on, and things will unfold as they're meant to. We should focus on living fully today, being present with our families, and enjoying each moment. When the time comes for us to leave this world, the rest will take care of itself. The future is beyond our control, but the present is ours to shape. So these are just a few tips I'd like to share, hoping that you all can find something useful in them. Live joyfully, live healthily, and live long.